Hi guys, it's Andrea Edwards, the digital conversationalist, and today I decided to join a couple of the people in Phuket who are doing incredible work to make sure the people who aren't earning money and therefore can't afford food are being fed. And I decided I wanted to show you this today and hopefully just sort of bring awareness to the fact that all over the world there's a lot of people on the risk of starvation and even famine. The World Food Programme is currently trying to get funding for 30 million people. So I'm feeling pretty passionate about the fact that I don't want to see the world with people who can't afford to eat. We need to take care of each other in this time. So that's what this is all about.
This food program that what we are doing here to help the people. I also didn't think it's going to be a long time, no? Right. We just only plan for the certain period that they have the emergency during the lockdown, and also that the people didn't be able to go back to work and they still need food.
I want to ask you, which is the best rice to buy? Because you know, like Thai rice, some are very sticky, some are very dry.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate rice to people, what is the best brand?
There are different groups, like different things, but most is the best. You know, you can have the mixed rice. You know, you can have white rice with jasmine or whatever.
Right.
Because white rice alone is a little bit hard. We are planning for our learning center, not the school that we are going to open in July.
Right.
And after that, I think we will be finished with giving the food, because we still concerned about our children in the home, you know, how they are living and this kind of the problem. Yeah, and because that time their parents also not going to work. And
But if there's a second wave,
if the second wave, this is another, we're not so sure that do the government still allow us to open the school, you know.
First it was one block of concrete.
What?
First it was one block.
First up on is like that.
Yes, that's
we
right.
have the hut.
Yes, first it was a hut. Then she afforded to get one piece of concrete. Then we kept adding pieces of concrete.
And then because here, you know, they didn't have the toilet, you know. And then we built a toilet, and after we built a toilet, all the people come and use our toilet. We have to make two, one for the children, one for the adult. The people house is here.
This is
But now they are moving, putting the concrete on the long that part. But now they're renting. This one you free, you no need to pay. But the other one, when they're putting the cement, you know, they have the contract. The owner of the dry fish had been in contact with the fishing organization, and they contact year by year, and then they hire these people to work for them. That's it.
Because sometimes, like, Sister will come to me and say, they haven't been paid for 3 months.
Yeah,
they can't feed their kids.
like last
they
year,
have
you
no
know, no fish for 6 months last year.
But what about now? Like with
Now it's just starting.
I saw the fish were quite fresh.
Starting, because of the keeping away for about 2 months.
Right.
And now the fish growing
Right,
again.
So now they have a lot of fish.
A lot of fish. But they get paid by the container that they are working.
By the kg.
Yes.
This is where they manufacture the fish.
This is a big container that they bring the fish, and then they clean it up, and then they boil it, and then dry it.
อาหารเชฟอยู่นี่นะ
But that's why this is the meanwhile we already support, like helping them that they can manage their living, for during this time. And for the long run, after the July, if we are open, you know, we also need to replan again, you know, how to handle. Do we are able to bring on the children that come big number like before, or we just only have to take turn, you know, and then maybe the truck, you have to pick up the children or not to pick up the children because it's so close up, you know. We're not so sure that how we're going to manage on that part. But one of our concern, you know, because the staff also now, even though lockdown, when it open, they all come to help to work. They also like to get some work to go on because they also have their own family. And that's why my big concern will be the supporting the staff that will be able to continue to serve the children and to help the people.
That's where the poop place. That's where they go poop at night. Imagine if it's.
But imagine going.
Do you want me to walk in front? Oh no, you should walk in front and you get lost.
That is the toilet. And if you go down,
It's another room.
and this is not the responsibility of the people living here, this rubbish. This is the responsibility of all of us. This is the West exporting waste overseas. Gets washed into the ocean, gets washed up. Look at the mangroves over there, they can't keep it back. Toilet on the river.
That's a toilet, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You see, in the olden time, no, but now the government try to make them have the legal stage. Before they don't have the document, and when the police come, they will run to the bush. Here.
Right.
That's why they build a house at the edge of the bush. That can run over. Yeah, that's why we are trying to put them. Get into the benefit that they can have the document, legal document that they can access to the benefit of the social benefit.
You're doing amazing work, sister.
Yeah, because usually they are the same. If they have document, they are the same as the Thai people. They can go to the hospital, they can do anything, can go for the education, everything.
So you need money.
We need money, yes.
You need donations. You need generous donations.
If we had the regularly that we know, every month, and no need to be worried so much like that, If they have the fish, they can earn more money. Because you can do a lot. If you do a lot, you get a lot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but the problem is when the fish come, you need to do because then the fish will be spoiled.
So it's a quick.
And sometimes you have to do the whole day, whole night, many days also, if a lot of fish.
But I bet also this you get money a lot quicker.
Yes, you get
rather
a lot
than
of
construction
money.
you need to wait 30, 60 days depending on,
Yeah, but the worst for them is when have no fish continually. This is the big problem. And nothing.
You said last year 6 months no fish.
6 months no fish.
Is that unusual?
Unusual. Yeah. In the beginning, when we are starting the project, they always have the fish enough, But after that, it's getting like slowly 2 months, 3 months. It's not the season also, even the season of fish also no fish. And then here when the COVID came, we have been stopping, and the fish growing enough for them.
Oh, so now it's a big harvest.
Yes, correct. After 2 or 3 months.
So we've had a pretty hot and sweaty. It felt like hours and hours and hours, but it was 3 or 4 hours max.
Yeah. We went to Rozario. I mean, that's Phuket Town. It's a bit rough, as I expected, because I wanted you to come along. Because I kind of foresee that it's a rough part of stuff that you might kind of like want to be able to witness for yourself what's going on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I think seeing those little tiny babies, brand new 2-week-olds, born there,
And how old were the moms again?
One of them was 16, so young.
That's when they're supposed to be blooming and doing stuff in their life,
you think of us when we were 16, right? We're having a good time, right?
Right.
But you've been out on the road now pretty much, 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, right?
3 weeks.
I was going to say 2 months, but...
but it seems like a long time.
No, I've been tracking what you've been doing. And it's amazing, and thank you. She's out there feeding people that need to eat, and all over the world there's communities, who are forgotten in this mix, and governments aren't going to take care of them because they're not local. The guys we all saw today were from Burma, but all over the world, they're the forgotten ones, and they're not working, and they're not. The children can't go to school.
I don't think they're not working. It's just not enough work that's going on.
Yeah, if they can work, they will work.
Yeah, they would probably
and I'm sure they'd
something.
pretty much do anything, right, just to get some food on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really powerful today for me to see what you're doing and the communities that you're serving. And Sister Lek, is that her?
Lakana.
Yeah. What a beautiful lady.
Yeah, she is. She's got good energy.
She's got amazing energy, and You know, I left the Catholic Church a long time ago, but there's a lot of good people.
Is it a reminder?
No.
That you should go back? Is it a sign?
No. There's just a lot of really good people in the Catholic Church doing really good work, and I think we need to remember that, you know, because it's been an institution in crisis now for a number of years, but we shouldn't forget the good people that are doing work. But also, all over Phuket, there are people like you who are out there feeding
Oh, there are a lot of us, actually.
feeding the animals as well, not just the humans, right? Yeah, there's a lot of suffering in this time, and you know, what I can do is raise awareness so that people can contribute more. Don't contract, you know, if you can afford to give, you know.
But that's one of those things, because I think sometimes a lot of people want to give, but they just don't know where to start.
Yeah.
So like the first couple of weeks when I was out there and when I started to post stuff on Facebook, just to tell kind of like what's the situation that's going on, you know, but basically just trying to do my part to help a little bit. I didn't think that I was able to help a lot more, but Soul Food was just a way to say, hi, hello, how are you today? This is one less meal that you worry about, because I don't think we're actually helping them a lot. It's just one meal out of like, you know, all the meals that they need to eat every day.
Yeah.
So but then I also got a lot of message that says like, oh, how can we help and whatnot. So I think one of those things that I feel kind of glad was that just go out there and talk to people and then ask if they needed anything, like a meal or something that you could provide, and it doesn't cost a lot. And people like Wendy Stewart, she actually said, oh, should I go? I said yes, you know, like just go. And after she did it, I said, please put it on Facebook. She said, oh no, I don't want to be like telling people what I did. I said, no, it's not that. It's more like a motivation for people to say that this just takes so little. All you need to do was just go out, bring your smile, bring your energy, and then you just go and talk to people. If they need a meal, they need it. If they don't, they don't. But at least they could see a smile on their face during these trying times. And that's what people want to know, is to feel some comfort and some familiarity, you know, amongst human, that you have compassion, you have empathy, and you could share those things, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
So that was it. And after she did it, she actually wrote to me and said, oh my God, I'm so glad I did. I said, exactly. This is what I've been telling you. If you are not out there, first of all, the first step is the hardest, because you don't know how people will feel. You don't want to be intrusive, and most of the time these people that need help, they are also proud in themselves. They don't want to become asking for it, right? But if you offer it, they say, okay, we can accept it, and that's good. I mean, what you want was that connection, that we could be from different background, we could be from different country, but we could still bring some joy to people that's not the same like us.
Every single one of us, every single person on the planet is facing hard times right now, right? Every single one of us, you know.
I don't think anyone is not affected by this.
You know, and but financially as well. Like, you know, my husband and I, we don't know what's going to happen, but we want to keep giving, you know.
But
and
you've been super generous, though.
Yeah, I know, but you know, we have a benefit of an amazing lifestyle, and we love Phuket, and Phuket's been amazing for us. And if we can give back, and the idea that anyone is going hungry, you know, in the World Food Program, they're estimating 30 million people will be going hungry because of this. I mean, it was already on track in Africa especially, but with the locusts, the swarms, But this pandemic is going to create a lot of hunger, and we can do something about it now. And I just really want to get that message out. Do what you can. $1, if it makes a difference, you know. It costs $1 to feed these children a day.
Yep.
$1, you know.
$30.
Yeah.
Just like a pack of food that I bought was at $30.
Yeah. So let's do what you can. Just do what you can, or support the people who are doing great. People like Rebecca.
Thank you. But don't forget, just bring the good energy. I think that's what people need to see. Like someone that's happy to come and say hi, hello. I don't think we could solve all the problems. But we could elevate at least psychologically that somebody cared, somebody came out to say hi, somebody came to extend a handshake, or well, no handshake. You're not supposed to have any
we didn't touch anyone today.
No.
Weird.
Just a contact in the eyes, in body language.
Absolutely. And I watched you do it all day, and it was beautiful to see it.
It's
beautiful.
Good fun, so I enjoy it though.
Thank you. I know you do, and I can see that. Thank you, and thank you for asking me.
I'm glad you came today.
And I'm absolutely thrilled I came. So get out there, do what you can, donate where you can. Be a good human. Let's take care of each other. That's what we need to do. Thanks, guys. So that was some of the Burmese workers who are based in and around Phuket Town. So they're fishermen, construction workers. It's always really mind-blowing how other people live, but also the impact that all of us have on them. I met a lot of people who really have struggled through this time. Looks like a lot of the guys have been allowed to go back to work, which is great. Hope you've enjoyed this. wherever you are in the world, there are people who are really struggling. We should try and make sure that nobody starves at this time. It was just a massive privilege just to be part of that today. And thank you, Rebecca, for inviting me, and thank you to everybody who's out there doing good in the world. I salute you, and I'll keep doing what I can do. Please, everyone, just do what you can do. It's too easy to get nationalistic. It's too easy to just worry about yourself. But let's make sure that nobody starves. We can't allow that to happen. We've got the power. We can change it. All right, guys. More soon.